Roscommon County Childcare Committee, in collaboration with Longford County Childcare Committee, are delighted now to bring you this podcast where Emer from Longford County Childcare Committee closes today's seminar on inspiring leadership in the early childhood care and education sector.
Well, ladies, you'll be delighted to know I'm going to keep you for about 2 minutes. That's about it. So I suppose I just want to wrap up things from today, and I hope that you've got a sense of some good and new ideas, and I think there was lots of inspirational ideas there today, but also a sense that you're already doing lots of this, if not all of the things that we talked about in some shape or form. And I suppose, you know, I was talking to a few of you earlier, we need to acknowledge that we know what we're doing, and celebrate that. And I suppose just one of the kind of main observations for me today was just around our theme, and that was around inspiring leadership, both in ourselves and the children we work with. And we do that by the things we talked about here today. So by looking at the 6 life skills and creating vibrant learning environments. But I suppose we also need to be conscious that leadership development is a lifelong process. So that's something that we're influencing right from the beginning with the children that come into our services. And then as adults then we can support children to develop these skills to ensure that they can be leaders now within our own settings, but then also later on, that whenever they take over your jobs and your life and whatnot and all of that, okay? And I suppose I hope that you've seen today that it was quite easy for us to transfer it back into the practice guide, that this practice guide is nothing new. It's just another tool for you to be able to reflect on the work you're already doing, okay? So I suppose I just have a few kind of last little thank yous to kind of do just to finish up. And I suppose just officially I have to acknowledge the work of our boards in Roscommon and Longford County Childcare Committee, and it's really important the work that they do, because they allow both myself and Irene to ensure, along with our staff teams, that we can have days like this, and that we try and get you as much of the up-to-date information out to you as quick as possible. And I know that there is a lot of changes going on within the sector, and I suppose just that you are aware that we are dealing with things both locally, but we're also trying to push your views forward nationally, and that, you know, and that is something that we're doing both as managers, but also our boards are doing as well. So, and I suppose, you know, I just want to acknowledge too that, you know, collaboration is this great big buzzword that has been talked about for numbers of years, and everyone should collaborate and all of that. But I think today that, I would hope today that we've seen that by the 2 counties coming together that, you know, it reaped kind of good dividends today for us. So I want to thank you to all that travelled, and hopefully when we collaborate next year and you're all in Longford, that you'll support us there too, okay? So I just want to thank the girls for presenting here today. I know it was a tough job, but they also have done a lot of work behind the scenes over the last couple of weeks, getting their presentations ready, but also doing the admin work that goes along with it all. And also just to thank Susan for coming along and disrupting her holiday with family to come and talk to us here and sharing with us her knowledge and expertise in the area. And just on a final note, just to Susan, I was talking to her online before she'd came, and she'd said to me that I hope when I see you in Ireland that we'll have an inspirational day of learning. And I suppose I really feel that has happened today, and I hope that you'll concur with me. So I just want to give Susan a final round of applause. So just a safe trip home to you all, okay, and we'll be in touch, and we'll get those additional resources out to you, okay? Thank you.